What's going on?
My old lady's not wanting them around mainly. We don't want them around either, but we don't understand what he's doing over here with my fence, taking stuff apart.
What are you talking about?
Andrew here. This house is condemned over here. The city just came and towed a whole bunch of shit behind me.
Okay. So he's probably cleaning it up.
No, he just took apart some of the fence laying.
What fence?
My fence.
Did you ask him? That's the little side fence that goes between those two.
Yeah.
That's not yours.
This is all mine.
Okay, but not between the house and the corner.
No, this ain't mine at all.
Right, that's what
No.
he took. That's what's laying over there.
I give him 2 feet for the gas line purpose.
You didn't have a choice in that, but yeah.
Yeah, I did.
No, you don't. Not on utilities.
Yeah, I did. I came and had it surveyed one time.
Well, I know that, but what I mean is the
The
utilities can put lines wherever they want. You don't have the right to tell them no.
I didn't.
I know.
I did it out of
Okay.
respect for the lady that lived here.
Okay, I've got that, but there's no fence of yours that's bothered right now.
No.
Okay, so you looked at it wrong or something.
I mean, there's no reason for my stuff to be taken off of. You know what I mean? No, none whatsoever. The whole bottom two's taken off. We just took the third one off. If you would have been here a little later, this one would have done come off. There's no reason for that. If you're trying to connect something, you can put extra ones on it and connect it. You can.
That's what this is over here.
I have no idea.
No, this came from over there.
I don't have no clue.
Then that's
Probably, yeah.
That's where it
Maybe.
came from.
Maybe.
What's this guy's name over here?
His name?
Andrew.
Yeah. There's no.
Hey, Andrew. We'll get him to hook your bottom fence part back up. I mean, he probably just hadn't got around to it yet or something. Who knows? That'd be all right.
It's hers.
All right, we'll get it taken care of, man. No problem.
It's scared.
15, check out.
I'm okay. What's going on, man?
Nothing.
You sat here cleaning up, are you?
Yeah.
The bottom of this fence.
I wasn't messing with their fence.
No, hold
she
on,
told
hold
me
on.
this was her fence.
Hold on.
Just will you put the bottom two back on?
Hold on. This fence right here that runs that way.
It ain't theirs.
No, it's not. Well,
Yeah,
It's not.
It is.
Hey,
It is.
hey, call!
hang on.
Call her!
Hang.
No, they done called the cops, so call her so I'm not getting in trouble for doing this.
Hey, nobody's getting in trouble for
No, they
anything.
call the cop service all the time.
Nobody's getting in trouble for anything.
Then what?
Or where are you planning on taking this fence down or something?
No, I was taking this and stretching it to this.
Right. That's what this came from, right?
I don't know who that was. It
That's-
didn't look like this type of fence. That's why
No,
I didn't mess with it.
this down here, that's what was right here. I can tell you that. That's what it was.
But she told me to do this, and that's what I did.
Okay. It's no problem. Nobody's in trouble, dude. We're just trying to figure this out. There's no sense getting all upset about shit, man.
No, I'm just tired of them always calling the fucking cops on us.
It don't.
It's
It's
you.
I came out here and asked you, bro. I didn't
Then
call
why
the cops
didn't
on you. I would have.
You never said nothing.
I did.
You just straight called them.
No, I did not call him.
Did you come over and ask me about anything?
No, I
You
didn't.
called them.
I didn't call him.
Okay. Then why are they here?
My wife called him.
Because of you.
No,
Yeah.
because of you. She don't like you guys.
Okay. All right. All right.
Point being,
We're done. Go back in the house. I'll get this taken care of, man. I don't need you guys arguing back and forth because that's not solving anything. Okay.
Hold on a second. Hey, here's the property owner.
I don't care. I don't.
You down there?
I'm good.
You know, she's gonna tell you this here is her. It's hers.
They can argue about that all they want. All I'm asking is that you just put the bottom back in like it is up here. That's all I'm asking. Is that okay?
I was stretching it over this one.
We don't.
Right here.
No, that's what this is for. Where's
But it's
Pete?
messed up.
It just needs stretched back out. That's where that came from.
Yeah, and it was fucked up. That's why it's not on it.
Well, somebody took it off so they could walk through there, I think.
Oh, you thought
Yeah,
you
he
was
said he
gonna
didn't
move
even talk
this
to you.
fence?
That ain't going. That's not going to stretch over that pole. I can tell you
They're
that.
moving that fence over there.
Well,
Yeah.
I can stretch this to here if I want.
No.
It's not yours.
It is mine, Andy. I'm telling you.
Tell her, like,
Look, she called the
come here,
police.
so
All I'm
fuck
asking
you.
is she put the two bottom ones back
you
on,
need
and
to come
that's
back
it.
home for James to swear nothing down. This is his fence.
Well, yeah. We've had it
All right.
surveyed
That was here
umpteen
for you to even
times.
moved in here.
I did this to be nice to her. So that the gas company can get up through there. I own all this, all the way up through here.
When people put a fence up,
Yeah, I know it.
they put the fence on the outside of their property, and the poles on the
Yeah, he
inside.
said he don't need to talk to you.
Okay. All
That's what he
all
said.
these poles down through here are on
But
that
yeah,
side of the
but
fence,
yeah, he's
meaning
swearing
that
it
the
down.
fence was put up by the person that owned
But
that
he's
house at
swearing
one
it
time.
down.
No, my father-in-law did this.
No.
I'm telling you, yes.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
That they put it up backwards
it's
then.
always
That-
falling
yeah.
apart.
No,
Do what?
It's like, it's so old, it's falling apart. That's why.
it don't matter.
Yeah, it's gonna
that
piece
that
together
fence
and
ain't
shit,
moving.
but,
I'm telling you, because my dog's gonna get out and run out and stuff. And
You
I'm
go
not-
get-
we ain't
he's
doing
going
it.
nowhere.
We ain't doing all that.
Can we just put the bottom back on there?
I
He
was
thinks,
doing what I
he
was
thinks
told to
he's
do.
stretching this fence over here. So I'm glad she did call you now. Because we would have had a problem then. And I wouldn't have called.
That fence is not going to go over. You can't
Absolutely not.
move that fence over to that pole. I'm telling you that right now. It ain't going to work.
Yeah.
I'll try it.
That's what this is for right there. That piece laying on the ground is what was between those two. It was in those clamps right there where those bars are on the end of it. That's how it was put up.
You're more than welcome to use my hole to do that with, too.
You see what I'm saying?
That ain't what he's trying to do. He's going down and taking this off and trying to put it over there.
It ain't gonna reach.
Cause trouble. Condemned house falling apart.
What?
She said she was tired of people.
Like coming through here,
Okay,
so I was
put it-
going to rig it
put it
together. If I
there.
could stretch it to
All you
that.
gotta do is put that piece back on.
It was fucked up.
All you gotta do is stretch it back open. You pick it back up and you open it up and it'll fit right in there. It's cut right for it.
Yeah.
That's what that was there for.
Start moving the fence, you need a permit, man. Got a permit up front? You do if you move this fence, man, I'm telling you. You're gonna have to have a survey to come out here and move anything. You can't just move stuff because somebody told you. Come on, man. That's exactly what it was. But I need them other two put back on.
There's only one.
There's three of them sitting at the bottom.
That's because they were at the other direction.
Well,
see
I
the
need-
three on the other pole over there at the bottom?
Well, I know one of them.
You
was
see
here.
the
Right
three
here's
at the other
mark.
pole on the bottom?
Right here was one. Right here was two.
They were going that way.
What way?
That way.
No, they wasn't.
Yeah.
That's
they
why
were.
he's telling you those ones are for that way.
Right. And there was three on this side
That
holding the
wasn't-
other.
That wasn't on there. That was laying up against the side right here. or
Do you have
something.
any
He
clue
picked
what the
that
hell you're
out.
talking about?
I do. I've lived here, man.
You have no
What
clue.
do you mean?
Those three brackets
Listen.
on the top go that way. There's one on the bottom. There's four down there. The one on the bottom goes to this bottom piece here.
I need that one put on there.
The other three go that way,
Since-
like those three over there do.
Can I get that bottom one put back on then? 'Cause
That's
he
what I
took
asked
two
you.
of them off.
He took those.
I watched him take them off. It's recorded. If you want me to go in and get recording.
Who's this guy to you?
He ain't shit to me, but somebody just,
No, that's his
Yeah.
son-in-law.
yeah,
He's
that's
asking
my
you who
son-in-law
that
there.
is. That's his son. And
Just
his
have him put
son-in-law.
that bottom bracket back on the fence, please.
All right. All right.
You see what I'm getting
Yeah,
at?
I'll see what you're saying. Yeah.
Just put the bottom fence
Yeah,
bracket
we ain't
on,
moving
okay?
this fence.
Yeah.
All right, that'll take care of everything.
We ain't moving this
Yeah.
fence.
All right, man, we've heard that plenty of times.
Okay.
All you're doing is stirring up the pot every time you say that.
Yeah. Okay. Well. All right. Can you get your sergeant down here? Matter of fact.
No.
Yes, you can. Call a supervisor for me.
No,
Well, then I'll go call your supervisor.
go right ahead.
Okay. What's your name?
My name's Officer Brown.
Officer Brown.
Yep.
Okay. I got it.
Yeah.
I don't think that's his fence.
No, it's not. It's not his fence
But you
at
see,
all.
this fence.
Their property starts right here at this fence.
You see,
Only
this
reason why
fence.
they tied that on
This,
was to keep the dogs in.
when you make a fence, the poles go on the inside,
Yeah.
and the fence actually goes on the outside.
Traffic
Yeah.
for 32.
So
Ma'am,
you
I
can
have a
see
message.
how all them down through there are on that side.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But how the poles are. Yeah, I see what you're saying about the
should-
poles though.
Another
Yeah.
unit of
Because you got
traffic.
your poles. Yeah, I see, then these ones are over here.
Right.
And the front, how the, yeah. And,
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Get that bottom one put back on.
Alright. Alrighty.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah. I just know that she asked me to come over and move the fence. So they have something.
All right.
We'll call Dad because my dad's the homeowner here.
Okay, hold on.
I want the
Listen,
supervisor, man. I want the supervisor.
No, we have trouble with these people all
I'm
the
not
time.
saying you don't.
much.
I'm not saying you don't. But when you build a fence,
There's no
It
reason
don't
Like
matter,
I-
it's our property.
It's been like that since I've been
He's trying to move.
I'm not
the
saying
whole
it's
damn
not.
fence.
That fence has been there for longer than any of these guys have been around.
It's got to be surveyed for its move.
Nobody's
man.
saying anybody about moving a
He's
fence.
trying to move the damn thing. You just
He's
seen him
gonna
hurt.
put the bottom back on. You just
now
won't
that you
listen.
told him to.
You're just not listening.
Now that you told him to. That's why I asked for your supervisor.
He.
But honestly, you know,
I know the problems you've got.
Yeah.
Trust me. I've already
Yeah.
been down here more than once.
Well, if you did, you'd have looked at him and told him to keep themselves over there, man. There's no reason for you to
I
be
don't
ever
even
doing
know why
that.
he's over here because
He's
that property
cleaning
has
up the
an
property
He's
for the
trying
lady
to
to
stir
live
But it
there.
has
shit.
an orange ticket.
Officer
It goes
Brown.
to the city.
He's trying to stir
I don't know.
things up,
He's
and
trying
you
to
say,
clean up
"I
the
am."
back is what he's doing.
You say I am.
No, what I'm saying is you just don't stop doing this
Don't
as I'm
matter.
trying to explain.
Wow.
All you're doing is trying to agitate him
How? I'd have been out here before you
because
came
that's
then.
all you've done since I've been here.
That's
All
your
I'm
opinion.
asking you to do is stop talking for a second.
But
That's
you,
it.
But
Trying to
But you
cater
did
the
this.
situation.
No, I'm not.
You
You
did
are.
this last time
Yeah,
at
you
the
are.
police station with us.
Because
but
you know
he
the
just needs to
situation.
call
All I'm trying to do is resolve this so you guys don't have problems.
Been telling you to put the
I
two
did.
bottom ones back on. And
I
that
did.
fence
Did
is
not
not
tell?
to
Did
move.
you not hear me tell him to do
No,
that?
you're telling me in front of them like
No,
you're
I
on
did
their
not.
side. Yeah, you are.
No, I did
I
not.
hope that's on.
It's-
I hope
it's been
that's
on the whole time.
I hope it is.
It's on the whole time. I told him 3 times to put that back on, and I even asked the guy that came over to put it back on.
Well, can it get done before you leave so you know there ain't no more problems?
I will go over there and talk to him about it. Jesus. No. Oh my God. Okay. Somebody needs to go over there and put that bottom bracket back on that fence.
Yeah.
Right now. I don't care who or why or what.
Why ain't
Okay.
he allowed to move the fence? He's got the owner's permission and everything. Why can't he move it?
I don't know who the owner is and who isn't the owner. I think the fence goes to that house, but I can't prove it.
Yeah.
She when she got that fence put up, it was gone. When we first moved back or moved in here.
I
she
don't.
had
That fence
problems
has
with
been
that.
here for 50
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, it's been there for a while.
I know it has.
Yeah.
And there was
Would you go
trees
put the
all-
bottom bracket back on, please?
And there's trees all at the bottom of it.
I don't care.
My cutters, like right there.
I
at the
know.
side.
I
It
saw
just-
that.
Just do that.
I'm just asking you to put the bottom bracket back on. That's all.
Why they couldn't have came out and asked it?
Why it was like that.
I'm just asking you to put the bottom bracket back on. How hard is that?
We have asked him instead of calling the cops.
The cop callers.
Like, what was the point of even calling the cops or something? You could have walked your butt over across the street and asked.
Why doesn't anybody down here want to listen to anything? It doesn't make a difference.
Nobody down here listens.
I know. That's the problem. I can't get him to listen. I can't get nobody over here to understand. I can't prove whose fence it is.
Oh yeah. We.
The way the fence is constructed, I would
Yeah.
say it goes with that house. But I don't know that for sure.
Yeah, because you don't have the proof right there in front
Right.
of your face to look at the paperwork or the deed or nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It does go yellow because Mary had issues with that fence before with them. So
she's
It was a big old
obviously
mess.
there's a big issue with
Yeah.
neighbors, and
Yeah.
every time you go to try to do something, this is what's going to happen.
Yep.
This house and that house does not get along.
I know they don't.
Yeah,
I've been
it's
down here
bad.
too many times.
Yeah.
I'm not letting nobody touch the fence because they can't prove who bought it. Because he's learning that his father-in-law did it.
That's not what I just said, is it?
They did, and they said that.
Is that what I said?
They believe it goes to her, but they cannot prove it, so you can't touch it.
So where's the lady that is the house shut up now?
Well, her daughter's supposed to be living there. She lives in South Carolina, I think.
What
Her
happened?
daughter's the one that's supposed to be staying there.
Where's the
right?
lady that lives there?
Carrie or Mary?
I don't know. Whoever the house owner is.
Mary. She's in South Carolina.
Yeah.
I think South Carolina living.
Yep.
And she let her daughter live there, but her daughter ain't been there for a while. I think that's who she's talking to now.
So why are you guys over there doing anything in the backyard at all?
Oh, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Why is he?
Oh, I
She
don't know.
asked,
We don't have
Andy
what
to go
they're
do
doing.
something.
But yeah, I mean, I know Carrie asked him to move the fence or something over there.
What did Carrie ask Andy to go do?
She can't latch her fence. When she closes her gate, she can't latch it because it's too far apart. So she wants him to move it down a little bit enough to where she can latch her
That's
gate.
got nothing to do with where that fence is where he's bitching about.
It's because it's too spread apart. He's got to make it close.
That's got nothing to do with this end of that fence.
The whole side of it needs to come over.
No,
But it wouldn't
the
have half
the
the
back
fence
of it needs
over.
adjusted, not this whole side. There's no way that whole fence moved to cause that fence not to be able to shut.
No, it's always been like that.
So you need to adjust the back, not the whole side.
Okay, so he can adjust.
You see what I
the
mean?
back of it.
Yeah.
Is that making sense what she's
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
get?
Did you explain
Yeah.
that to
Okay.
your husband?
I'm telling him. He can
Okay,
tell
but
him.
Did you explain that to
Yeah.
my husband?
I don't know. He's over there
Make
doing whatever he's doing. Hopefully he's putting that bottom bracket back on.
So
Yeah,
he
that's what
can
he
move the
done.
back up.
Well, you'll
The
probably
back of the
down.
fence is what needs adjusted, not the whole side of it.
Okay, but he can move the back of it for her.
He can adjust it.
Okay, that's all he needs to know.
On it.
Well,
He'll probably be back down here.
yeah.
Good
Yeah, he
Lord.
gets that bird.
I'm struggling to see what the issue is.
Do what?
I'm struggling to see what the issue is. They're moving the fence onto somebody else's property or encroaching on it, or is it an ownership of the fence issue?
It's more of an issue of ownership of the fence. Because this guy over here is the problem down here. And they go at it with these guys all the time, back and forth. I'm okay.
I didn't park out here.
So, this guy's over here. She asked him, the girl that lives in the house,
The lady that
asked him to adjust this fence so she could shut the back gate. So this guy comes over here thinking he's going to move the whole fence, which is not the case.
to make an adjustment to fix a fucking latch.
And this guy over here is going, this is my fence, you can't touch it. And I'm like, it's built for the other house, not for your house. So I don't think it's your fence. Well, I want to see your supervisor. I said, no, I'm not calling him down here for that. I don't have a clue what he's doing. Do you know what he's doing? All he's got to do is put a clamp on the very bottom. He doesn't need to put that whole side piece back up.
I don't know what he's done. You can't tell him or her anything.
You can't tell any of these guys down here anything.
No, I listen. I listen.
This guy over here in this house is not listening.
Oh, he's an asshole.
I know.
Big asshole. That's what, they're going back to court with her because they said that she's still stalking her and something else. I'm like, oh my God.
Nobody wants to listen. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to listen to anything I have to say. They don't want to listen to anything I have to say.
I don't give a fuck. Take a picture, it lasts longer.
Just leave him.
I'll shut up.
See, that's exactly what I mean, though. He comes over here to run his mouth doing the same thing. Now, you come over here saying stuff to him. and it just goes back and forth. Nobody stops.
She's got the way to set up, does she?
Is that your daughter?
That's his daughter. That's his daughter. That's my son.
You don't like when everybody thinks.
He acts
Who
like,
cares?
he acts like his dad.
Who cares? I mean, I'm recording right now too.
Yep.
Yeah, but you don't go and blast it all over Facebook.
I don't
and
care.
Social media. I understand you probably don't care.
The fence that goes between these two to this house, he doesn't need to put that up if she doesn't need it up. Now, if she's going to have a dog out back,
I first saw you, I thought you was this other cop. I can't remember his name. He looked like him. I don't even know if he's still on the force.
who cares? Would you get her to stop? You get the bottom bracket on.
He's got a separate piece of fence.
Right, that goes this way. That doesn't need to be put on. Just the bottom bracket for the fence going that way needs to be put on. That's it.
Well, I think it's already in place. He's messing with a separate piece.
He doesn't need to put that on.
Because he said he got the separate piece to attach to the fence to close the gap that's there right now.
Right.
That's what he said he's doing.
That's the separate piece. He doesn't need to put that on.
But he's using the separate piece to fill that gap
I ain't worried about that.
between the house and the fence. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
The other,
You see,
the other fence is like intact.
yeah, there's a bracket off the bottom of it. That's the problem. He started to take it apart because he was going to try to move it, which shouldn't be moved. Hey, don't let him move that fence because I mean, you can tell how straight that fence is.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
that fence needs to stay there.
Yeah.
I don't care whose fence it is, it needs to stay there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Top bracket off, the whole fence went down. He was supposed to put the bottom. He told you to put the bottom one on and leave, bro.
You guys did the other fence. You can't have that on. It's like this.
You
Can't
should
go
put the
right
bottom
here,
on
baby.
the left, bro, like he asked you to do. That's what you were supposed to do.
Officer, I own this property.
Which one?
This one right here.
That one right there?
This is our fence.
Which fence?
That fence is
This fence right here. What about the one in the backyard?
not in the backyard, no.
Hey,
The only reason I offset,
Lance!
the only reason I
Lance! Tell the yeah, come here, bud. That's what we're figuring out.
The only reason I offset
hold on,
this
calm down.
fence is to let them
Right.
have,
I understand.
because really the fence belongs over
Okay,
here.
is this your landlord?
Yeah.
You can call me citizen.
I don't care. What you,
Yeah.
I don't care what you want me to call you.
Well, then don't
Is
call
this
me
your
Buck.
landlord?
Yeah, I'm the, this,
Well, see, this is the problem. He doesn't want to listen.
This home belongs to my,
Okay, hold on.
my daughter.
I'm done
The
listening
fence
to
in
you.
the backyard is not
I'm done
yours.
listening to you.
No, the back's,
He's
no.
trying, Tony, he's trying to take that fence and curve it at a C.
And I told him not to.
At a C. He
I
told you to
know,
put the bottom
but,
bracket on. He walked back over, took the top bracket off, pulled the thing
No.
out. Now they're trying to stretch it clear around. I hope
What-
taxpayers'
what
money,
I'm
bud. You like
saying,
sick meeting, Mr. Brown.
I know what you're saying.
There ain't no reason for him
there's
to
a
be
piece
over
of-
here, man. They can keep themselves across the street.
There was a piece of fence laying in the grass
Yeah.
that went between this one and the house.
been there for
But
years.
what I'm saying too, my property line's right here.
I know, I know.
about
You're on it
a
again.
foot.
the straight line.
Right.
The
I
only
asked
reason
you
I
to stay
offset
off
to
of.
make
You're on
peace
it
with the
again.
neighbors
They don't listen.
but I don't want him putting the fence on my property line through here.
They're not going to.
Okay.
They're
No,
not.
the
they're-
fence belongs to
this right here is not a problem.
Yeah.
Here's the issue.
You should have never gave them that little bit. I'm taking all that back.
I
All
know.
that.
I
I'll
just
survey
did
it
it.
and take it all back.
Listen,
I
here's the
just-
problem. The fence that goes from where they're standing that way belongs to this house.
Yeah, the white fence he's putting up.
Yes.
No, not the white fence. He's saying that metal fence is theirs.
No, the metal fence
It's
is
ours.
The one that goes all the way to the
Yeah,
alley.
all the way where the telephone pole,
Yes.
the fence all the way down is our
Yes.
fence, all the way down.
And you wanted to
Okay.
argue with me and
No,
tell
I
me
didn't.
no.
Wait a minute.
I said
Yeah,
I
you
don't
did.
know.
No, you didn't,
Only
man.
thing I
It's
did, I offset this
It's recorded to be
because
respectful.
to be nice to the neighbors.
Yeah.
Because neighbors had, but yeah, the fence
In case
is
they
mine
needed
all the
get
way
to
to
the
the
gas
pole.
line. You tried
Okay.
to tell me that you got to
No
do
problem.
that. You do.
Yeah, I own all the way. I had it
man.
surveyed too.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah,
Our property is 80 feet
no
across.
reason for you to see
Okay.
me do
And
that.
I just offset it here, but if there's going to be a problem, I would put it back on the line.
I think he misunderstood when the girl that's staying here asked him to fix her fence.
Ain't nobody stays here. This shit's condemned. Ain't nobody
James,
lives
Can
here.
I talk?
James.
Nobody lives here.
Can I talk?
James, just go in there with Holly a minute.
No, because I want it put back the way it was. He's done added
I
fence
know, but
to it and shit.
I just don't want no trouble. It's
This
clo-
house at one time
Yeah, I know.
put that little spacer fence up to keep animals in the backyard.
Yeah, I know.
Or to keep traffic from going through there.
Dumb shit.
It was laying in the grass.
Yeah.
And she asked him to fix the back
Yeah.
gate, which is towards the alley, I think.
Yeah.
And I think he misunderstood.
Yeah.
And he was thinking that he was going to.
Yeah, no, yeah. I don't want him taking
No, he's not going to.
all the way because when I had it surveyed, but I don't.
I'm sorry, I don't know your name, sir.
Um,
Tom,
But
come here, Tom.
I thought you had to have
So the fence that
building
goes all
permit.
the way. No, that's only if you're building structures and stuff like
Well,
that.
I know they
think.
made it when I put my dad's fence. They made us do it.
The fence that goes all the way from here to the alley belongs to this gentleman.
Yes, it belongs to us.
but there's been a big fight over that for years.
No,
and years.
it belongs to us. I had it surveyed when I bought the property.
'Cause I know Mary had.
Well, I know what
Mary.
I know what Mary said. She tried to say that she owned 3 foot of this yard. That's why I had it surveyed when we bought the place.
Was the fence already up when you bought it?
The fence was up, but she had someone had private fence over here, but it was never up.
Who put that up?
The-
The prior owner?
No, I don't know who put up, but when we bought the place, the fence was gone, and I had it surveyed. But Mary tried to tell me, because we got into it when I first bought the place, that she owns 3 foot on this side of the property, and I told her, no, you don't. So I called her surveyor, and I had it.
I think
The property line is that telephone pole.
right. The fence that goes to that telephone pole is the property line.
Yeah, that's our fence. Yeah,
But I don't know whose fence that is.
ours.
You said it was there when you bought it.
When I bought the property.
Right. How do I know who put the fence up?
It's probably the people who own this, I guess, before.
Well, the poles are all on this side, which makes me believe that the people that own this house at one time are the ones that put it up, because that's how you build a fence, right?
Yeah, usually the poles are on your side of the.
Right. All those poles, all the way to the alley, are on that side. So doesn't that make sense that you would
It
assume
makes sense
that the fence went with this house, the back fence, not this
yeah,
one?
the back fence. Usually that's what they do.
Okay. Just so we understand, that's where we're coming from. That's what I'm trying to get him to understand. But he don't want to listen
Yeah,
to me. He don't want to listen to anything.
But
All he wants to do is scream and yell at me and scream and yell at them guys.
but they pick too a lot.
They're doing the same
I
as
just
him.
don't want no trouble here.
I don't either.
Because my granddaughter, my kids, they're already.
I know. The problem is these people in your house.
No, that's my daughter.
But then he's the problem.
That's my daughter.
I understand.
But they pick on my daughter all the time too.
All right. See, we don't need all that.
Not them guys.
There's protection orders both ways. I know.
Yeah.
I know all
I
about
just
what's
don't
going on
want-
down here.
Neighbors should get along with me.
They should. You're right.
It's bull crap.
Well, he's not helping this situation.
I know.
The first thing I asked him was, I said, "Did you actually go out here and talk to this guy and ask him what
I
he was
don't
doing?"
know.
No. All he wanted to do was call us.
When I bought the place, when I had it surveyed, they said that pole and the fence is the property line.
Right, but it doesn't necessarily
But
mean
I
it's
put
your
this
fence
over here.
for the gas line.
Well, really, when he supposed to put it, I just did it because it was so narrow there for her. And,
But the fence was already there, so we don't know who's actually owns the fence,
yeah,
right?
usually the fence
you admit
splits-
that for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually the property line, the fence is right on the property line.
Right, and the pole. Well,
Usually
usually you offset it just a hair,
Yeah. Usually
just to be safe.
About 6 inches on the. See, that's what just everybody comes in an uproar, more fighting and all.
Yeah, that's the problem. Now see, here she
That's
comes.
why we need to just take it to court and see.
But that back part was built in the 70s by my grandmother. So why
We'll just see who's.
She's here. We go.
I know.
See
they
what I mean?
I know people just calls and just does whatever they want.
Would you like to talk, or would you just want to scream and yell?
I would love to speak to somebody.
Come on over here and talk to me.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I just don't.
If
I
you
don't
just
know you.
hold on,
Can
hold
we
on.
step this way,
No,
please?
just talk to me right
I'm
here.
the owner of this property.
This is my property.
I know that.
Okay.
That is my fence.
Hey, ma'am,
Come here,
listen.
come here, come here.
This fence.
What's your
here-
name?
This is yours. Mine
Right.
is Carrie.
But
Okay,
I'm just-
Carrie, listen, come here.
This part is yours.
Listen,
That back
Carrie,
part is mine.
Carrie, listen to me. I want you to stop yelling and screaming, okay? Am I screaming and yelling at you?
No.
Okay, we're trying to
But
get
I've
this.
gotten 6 phone calls over
hold
this.
on.
I asked to speak to the officer on the phone and they refused.
No, they did.
Yes, they did. They said, oh, we don't need to speak to you. He brought the phone over to you.
I don't need to talk to you. I'm trying to explain it to you, though. I'm not saying you can't take it
So
down.
when I ask to speak to an officer, they can just refuse to speak to the property owner?
Yeah,
Why?
We'll just have to
If
settle
it's in
it.
because
dispute
we
about
don't.
my property,
Because you have to come down. Because we don't know which fence you're talking about.
I'm talking about that back section that's closer to my house.
I understand that.
Be taken down if I want to, correct? If I own it? Yes.
You don't own it.
I do.
Hold on, stop yelling. No, you
I want him to say he owns that back section.
Okay.
you're screaming and yelling.
Listen.
He's
now,
already told me he doesn't
this,
think it's
this
his.
fence here.
Yes, this front one's
Right,
yours.
but I put it over here, over 1.5 feet.
Yeah.
Hold
And I
on.
know
So-
why it got moved back is because it was too close to my meter.
to give you room.
Right.
That's what I'm
But you
saying.
attached to my fence that was already here.
I don't
The
know who.
back section was already there. I have pictures from the 80s in South Carolina at my mom's house of me in that backyard with that back fence. There was no fence that separated the front back then. There was this whole yard was
She's
not
talking.
fenced
She's
in.
talking to
I
where the
know-
officers.
I know the little section
Yes,
there.
right where
Yeah.
that officer stands,
That's what
where
she's
it
saying.
comes
You
into
you
that
you
way
went
to
with
that
your
way
fence
is his.
to hers.
Right,
Yes.
but okay, but I can take the little fence down.
No, I
And
want
take-
the entire fence that my grandma pulled up
No.
taken
Let's
down.
let him
Listen,
finish.
I can take that section there.
The
out,
little section he's
take
talking about.
This fence, move it over right on the property line,
No,
like
you can't. It's not legal because of my meters. That's why it had to be moved away.
No.
I want the fence taken
I
down
did.
around my
I
house.
did that on my own. I didn't have to have it moved away
The
from
city
me.
required it.
The city didn't require it.
I can get my mom on the
I
phone.
I know, but
She's
I
in South
what
Carolina.
I'm
She
saying,
cannot come
I
here.
had this surveyed. We got 80 foot.
That's not the point. The
Thing.
point
The
is
fence
that.
is on
Hold
the
on.
property
Hold
line.
on. Listen. Let me finish.
I mean, it's stupid
The-
of
there
arguing
ha-
over the fence.
Yeah. There has to.
Okay, but here's
There has
my
to be
issue.
an access
Let me
for
explain.
utilities.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
know.
explain something, officer.
So you
Here's
can't put a
what I
fence
would
right
like
up
to
against
do.
the utility.
Officer, this is what I'm trying to do.
No, don't.
That back
we're
fence
just
is so rusted, and these young children keep trying to climb the fence to get the ball, and that's fine. You can come in my yard and get the ball. I've just asked not to climb the fence because it's dangerous and rusty. That it has continued to happen by his friends, etc. So I want to remove the fence to prevent anybody from getting hurt. What is wrong with that?
Nothing.
Okay, so why do we have to dispute it?
Because we don't know whose fence it
It's
is.
mine.
I don't know that. You do.
Yeah,
How do I
and-
prove
yeah,
that's
He
yours?
agrees that he hooked up
I
the
don't.
front to the
I don't
back.
know. When I bought, this is how I bought it.
I put up that entire side of the front of his yard. On this side, it's actually 3 inches inside my property line. This back fence.
It goes-
in my backyard is 3 inches inside my property line. If you get a surveyor out here, they will ping one
Yeah,
of the
I
property
did.
pegs 3 inches inside your yard
When we bought the place, I did have a survey.
Yeah, and that fence is 3 inches
Stop
inside
yelling. Stop
my
yelling.
yard.
Stop yelling. Talk. That's all we're asking.
The property line is on your side of the fence back there, not mine. The fence is on my property in the back. I can remove it if I choose to.
His biggest problem, your son-in-law, is that your son-in-law or
Yeah, that's
boyfriend?
my son.
Okay. His biggest problem is he's afraid he's not going to have any containment for his dogs now.
Yeah, I know.
It's called,
That's his problem.
there's a kennel right there, and
I
they're
know.
called tie-out stakes.
I know. That's why he's concerned about the fence.
But he cannot stop me from tearing down my
No, he can't.
property.
I agree with you. And hey, look,
I'm having her son do it for me, but y'all are stopping him.
Listen. You see how fences are built?
Yeah,
This
my
is-
brother builds them.
See this fence right here?
Yeah.
Where do you put the poles?
In the ground.
Which side of the fence?
That is on his property.
Stop yelling at me. I'm trying to help you. Which side of the fence do you put the poles?
It depends on your personal preference, technically.
Technically, but which side do the most enjoy?
Most of the time, they put the poles on the inside of your property,
There
but
you
it's
go.
in your.
Now,
but
here,
where's
here.
the? No, don't touch me!
Look.
I calm down for you. Don't touch me.
Okay, come here. I want you to look at something.
If you want me to talk to you calmly, you let me walk away for a minute.
All right.
Don't let a hand.
We'll just practice dispute this in court.
Do what?
We'll probably just have to dispute this in the court. I mean, I don't want no trouble. I just don't want no trouble. I'm not a troublemaker. I just want to keep peace.
That ain't gonna work.
I know. Hey, James.
Get the fuck off my property.
See how hard-headed she is.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I mean.
See, that's what I mean. It just.
Do you want to look back here?
No, not with you laying hands on me. I don't want you in my property. Get off.
Do you want to look back here?
Get off of my property.
It just started.
Nobody wants to listen. Not one of these neighbors want to
Don't
listen.
touch anybody.
Not one of them want to
No
listen.
right to
That's the
touch
problem.
me. Don't try to grab my arm and guide me nowhere.
He doesn't want to listen either.
And I am not a man.
Rightsful.
He's talking about him.
I'm talking about
Where
him.
does he live at?
He lives over here.
With this gentleman here?
No, that's his daughter.
That's my
and
son-in-law.
he's the property owner.
I bought the house for my dog.
And then he put this fence up to where Lance is standing. But the fence from where Lance is standing to the alley
Is mine.
is hers. Because
And I want to tear mine down.
you can.
Then why are you stopping the person
I'm
I
not.
asked you to do it?
I'm just trying to figure it out. All the
How do we even get called
They've
that?
agreed that the back part is
Do what?
mine. You can just tear it all down.
Who called us?
he did or she did.
Alright.
Because
Built in the 70s by my grandma
this-
when she built the
this,
house.
you
None of
know,
the property
is-
owners around her
goes
wanted to help
over
pay
and
for
over
it. She
and
paid
over
for it
with the
entirely
neighbors
out of
across the
pocket
street.
and put the
It
fence
just
3 inches
continues to
inside
be
her
a
property.
problem over and over and over.
nonstop.
Nonstop. I mean, you
So you own all this
Go
shit.
ahead.
I own
Stop
that.
your fence
And you
down.
own this fence to there.
Yeah, but
And then they called because they were taking the fence down.
yeah.
But if you
She-
put that
This
fence across the
this-
back of
I
my
put this
property,
fence.
What's her name? Jane?
I'll be okay with
offset
that for a minute.
here.
If you want to go ahead and
Okay.
start on that.
I don't know where the marker pins
From
are.
that
I had it
corner?
surveyed, but
You know,
I
where the
just
gap
don't
is
want
for
no
me to
trouble.
pull into the back
Why
corner?
fight over
Tear
a
that down.
fence and somebody gets
And
seriously
then
injured for
here,
no,
I'll
it's
just
no
figure out what I'm
reason
doing
at
about.
all.
Oh, and you can go up there.
You're not going to get him if he tears that fence down, are you?
No.
Okay.
The property owner here agrees that
Yeah.
the fence is hers. He agrees with that from that corner
From
back.
that corner, right where
Right.
that officer is standing back.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all I want torn down is what I have.
No problem.
What is mine?
If you look at the poles, I was trying to get you to look at the
I don't
poles.
care how the poles
The poles
are.
are
I
on
know where the
are on
property
your
line's
side.
at.
They're on your side, saying that the fence was built by whoever lives
So
here.
what the fuck's the problem?
None. Everybody's screaming and yelling. That's the problem.
No, the problem is I had to stop what I was doing, helping a sick person, to come here and deal with bullshit. Somebody who truly needed me to be there because I couldn't talk on the
Are
phone.
you gonna talk to them?
I'm gonna try to talk to James.
That is what my problem is.
That's why I don't.
Well, we have the same problem you do then, I guess. Because I'm
That's
sure
why
we could do something better than
Thank you. I agree. But it's
I
stupid
know.
shit because they have a problem with their daughter-in-law.
Well, here's the thing though.
See, that's what I'm.
I know. I know.
Out on the wrong
But
He's
they've
getting
got
out of
nothing
hand.
against him. There's nothing legally saying he can't be over
But
here.
here's the thing, we get called down here, we have to figure this all out.
Yeah, but when I'm on the phone and I'm trying to talk to you guys, you can't just hang up on me without a word.
I'm sure.
Somebody did.
He never came over and asked me anything. I straight called the cops. That's why they was here, and I was still in the
James.
middle.
I'll talk to him.
Go around that way.
All over stupid shit.
I don't know what happened.
Because apparently people think that I can't tear down my own property. You spent 2 weeks trying to help somebody.
She ain't
Okay,
listening.
well, whatever. We might as well just leave.
You'll be back.
I'm sure we will be.
Yeah.
Can't hold people's hands forever, though.
Yeah, I know.